Peace and love, family. This is your girl Crystal from the Black Economic Exchange Group. Yes, guys, I am coming live on a Thursday, very first Thursday. Life just gets you going. I just wanted to get on and talk and chop it up because I haven't been on for a minute, and I wanted to get some things out that I've been working on and some things that's going on. First of all, I thank you guys who are tuning in because I did not announce that I was coming in. And yes, I am tuning in live in the row, and not only a row, a black on row, a black on row. And I just want to give shout out to Maya Royal Cleanse, who does the thing. She has not only just the beautiful rose just in time for Valentine's Day. I'm telling y'all, I want y'all to look at this. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. On camera, it's the opposite way. It's really velvety and plush. It has a hood, y'all. Let me show y'all my hood. Let me show y'all my hood. Let me show y'all my hood. Y'all know you can get out the shower. You know how y'all get cold in the shower. You put your hood on, and she has the his and her bundle, and then she has the kings and queens chest. So, guys, I want you to support black owned business, not just because companies coming. I want y'all to celebrate black owned business every time, all the time, every day. So you want to go to myruralcleanse.com and support this black owned business. She has honey soap. She has the wonderful robes. She has the black pay soap, which is awesome. One of her best sellers. And then she has the wipes, the hand lotion, and then she also has the cucumber, which is my favorite, the cucumber body wash. I don't know if y'all guys remember Avon when they used to have that cucumber body wash. It's just the natural form. So it's really great. But I wanted to talk about some things that's coming in now. Now, we got company coming. We got company coming. Our Lions are in the playoffs. So they're gonna be Tampa Bay visitors gonna be coming in, and we gotta represent y'all. And you know what? 90% of the league is black. So what should we do? We should be black on purpose. So I want you guys to go out. So get on the big black book, check out the black business in that directory. But I'm not only going to be doing that, I'm going to be creating a black business entertainment page that will consist of the food trucks, the transportation, the entertainment. That's been in the works for a couple of weeks, just in time for the Super Bowl. I've been talking to a lot of people for the last couple of weeks. Your mind should be on the Super Bowl, how you can benefit this. A couple of the colleagues that I've been talking to, even before Christmas, I've been telling them that's an opportunity for us to show up and show out and make everything black. So I decided to do an online directory where the cards will be issued all over the city of Detroit. We will be having some advertisement, and we're gonna have an online directory where anybody that come visit the city of Detroit will see all things black. We are the blackest city. There's no reason why we should not be representing anything black. I'm telling y'all, from the airplane to getting into a car from the airport, it should be everything black. And it should be all on deck. And we should show up to show out. And yes, I don't care if you don't watch the Super Bowl. Don't care. But you could benefit from it. And you could benefit from many other opportunities that come in. The NAACP comes in every year. It's time to capitalize on it. You might not like, don't care for 'em too much, but I love my people. So we need to do all things black. We need to have the black events because they're gonna be downtown representing, having the NFL experience and all of that stuff that they have when they were here a couple of years ago. Except this is the draft. So if you want to be in the big black book entertainment edition, reach out, go to blackeconomic.net, hit contact us. You can call me, you can hit me up, you can do whatever you guys. I'm going to put that number on there so you guys can give me a call. Okay. I want you guys to take this number down, 586-698-7923. And I also, guys, I want you to go to the Black Like Me Poetry Contest. This is an event for youth. This is focusing, and I love y'all. I love my people. I did a lot of events over the last year and a half, focuses on older people. It's time for us to focus on kids. Um, Raps are made from poetry. I used to write music back in the day, and I used to actually do a lot of poetry when I was younger. One surprise is actually, and they can do the research on that. I went to Coleman A. Young Elementary. I won a writing contest, I think twice. I won the poetry contest, the talent show that year in the fourth grade. First prize was Michael Jackson poster, and all of that stuff. So that's where the idea came from. So we need to focus more on our youth, and we need to let our youth know that there is more than just video games out here. There's a lot of things going on. But if you know someone between the ages of 5 and 19 that want to be a contestant, now first prize is $100. Now this is the first annual Black Like Me contest. I plan to have this every year. I don't plan on having it every month, but every year I would like to have this. And I want to celebrate our youth. There's going to be also, of course, Black businesses there. You know what's wonderful about doing intertwining with different people and different vendors? You don't have to put a flyer out and say you need vendors, because I got all my vendors. I didn't have to put a flyer out. I have a food vendor that I already know. I know several food vendors. So I just have to pick and ask which one I want to do. I already hit one up. One has an event. So I love that. So this is what we're going to be doing. So it's just wonderful. And I don't hold my vendors hostage. I want my vendors to make money. That's why I always send them information. Anybody that I see be grinding, oh yes, best believe I'm going to send you something. If I know something about something to help you get to that next level, and I'm not taking credit, I see your grind, I want you to win. Anybody that I know that has something good, I want everybody to win. And this is the opportunity for Black business to show and prove. Put your thinking cap on and figure how you can benefit from all this that's coming. And I'm not just talking about the NFL. There's a lot of things coming up this year, and you need to be full-fledged front and center and understand this. Every pop-up does not match you. You say, for instance, let me give you an example. Say for instance, like some of my vendors, when we used to do the event that I used to be a part of, some of my vendors wouldn't do night events for many reasons. Some of them don't like being out at night. Some people got kids, and stuff like that, or it didn't have nothing to do with the genre that you were doing. You may like say, okay, 420 is coming up. Sometimes you can't benefit from being in 420 if you're not selling 420 products or paraphernalia. You want to get on that mindset. But if you are doing something in the evening, in the nightlife, then yes, that will fit that purpose. Um, so that's an example. Say if I sell hot sauce, sometimes it may not do well at night. It may do well at a farmer's market. So we have to be careful of what we do, and then we have to pay attention to the people that are organizing it. You need to do your background search. And I honestly tell you to do a background search and see how many events. Like we got a couple of them. We have All Things Detroit. Um, there's no introduction that needs to be held. She's always doing great things. Shout out to her. So All Things Detroit has always, her reputation succeeds herself. So you don't have to do no research on her because she does great. And she sells out. People sell out every year. So that experience is a wonderful experience if you choose to be involved in that realm. But that's a highly recommendation there. Then you have Miss Carter. Miss Carter, they call her Queen of Pop Up. She does a lot of things. So you just have to have that fit. Some people don't want to do big pop-ups because they don't want to be lost in the hustle. But then you think about All Things Detroit. She may have five people doing the same thing, but they all sell out. It's just the marketing tool that you have to do, and that's what gets people. You have to market. The key is marketing. You can't say, okay, I want to sell, and you're gonna think you can do something. I have a sister That actually, for example, she didn't stay on a busy street. She decided she was gonna just put a post and let people know that she's selling her products out in front of her house, and she sold out. But she marketed. She let them know, and then people will stop and see. That's just like me. I love to see kids doing lemonade stands. If I have some cash, sometimes I used to keep cash on me just so if I see one of these cute little kids, I'm going to support them because my daughter was one of those that was out there selling lemonade, and that was part of her hustle when she was growing up. We have to benefit about what's going on this year. It's a once in a lifetime thing. It may be, if this one does good, it may be other things coming to the city. But you have to benefit from it, and you have to be ready. You gonna have to always be ready for prime time. Some of y'all not ready for prime time. Some of y'all have organizations where you to get mad at because your vendors are vendoring somewhere else. Your vendors didn't sign a contract that they was committed to 100% you. We have to stop being that way. All vendors have a choice, and if we are people that has an organization, you have to, or the vendors have to promote. So do you. It is not for you to just get their money and don't promote them. It is not. At least buy something. There's not a vendor that can tell you I have not bought anything from any events I've had. Now the bigger events, sometimes I can't buy everything, but best believe 50% of it went to my Black businesses. I allocate for that. And some of you people that organize need to allocate certain funds for particularly Black owned businesses to patronize. If you're going to have an event, then you need to put money aside to spend with them. It's not, sometimes, yes, you're in the business to make money, but you also want to support. And sometimes get personal with them. I get personal with my vendors. I want to know the who's, what, where, and why. What motivated you to do this? Why? So we have to be better at that. But it is a wonderful opportunity. I want you guys to go and celebrate Black owned businesses. I want y'all to go on blackeconomic.net and celebrate Black owned businesses and be proud to be from Detroit. Detroit is nationally known all over. If people say you from Detroit, they scared in a bad way, unfortunately, but they know that we the people that don't play. So I'm just putting up with the website again, running my fingers. I want you guys. Oh Lord, I had the banner up, y'all. Charge it to my mind, not my heart. But I hope you got, I had to take a break from life for a minute, y'all. It's hard being a being I'm about to say single mother. Lord, my husband gonna kill me. It is hard trying to work, take care of your family, because I'm still a caregiver. My dad's still in the land of living. Knock on wood, he's still here. But you have to deal with a lot of things in life, and like, don't ever give up on your business. Sometimes I get off, I come home, I might not go to bed till 12 o'clock because I'm doing things. I'm posting, I'm looking at Black business. My Saturdays is full of Black business, going somewhere Black. It's very rare that I'm sitting still. This is the first day, and I had a meeting today that we didn't end up having, so I got to go home early, and I got to get my royal cleanse robe and represent. And it definitely, it feels good to have this robe on. I like how it feels, and then have her products on. And I not only use my royal cleanse, I also use Crystal Life, also, and both of them are amazing. So it feels good to support Black owned business, but let's they're gonna try to outstand us. They're gonna have events that's gonna be geared to them. So we have some people that are actually coming in. I love y'all. Y'all might not like Mr. Chime. I like Mr. Chime. He keep it 100. Even though some of these places are a little suspect, but I love his energy, and I love that he loved Detroit. I love Hungry Black Man. I love to see people that actually admire, because we get so much of a bad reputation in the city. And even under Mr. Chine's notes, I mean, under his post, they were saying things like, I don't know why you in Detroit and stuff. And he said this is the longest time he's ever spent in one area. So that's a good thing. He said he might even move here. So it's a lot to offer in Detroit, even though they're trying to gentrify Detroit. Don't get me wrong. Sometimes they make me not want to move back to Detroit because of the snow. It's horrible. They don't shovel, they don't plow. But sometimes you have to fight for what you want. I love my city. I never really left my city. I'm in my city every single day. I don't think it's a day I've never been in Detroit. So I think I come home to sleep so much. But I want you guys to focus on what's coming up. What can you do? Have, even if you're not in business, make it your business to support Black owned businesses, or tell people, because you're going to have a lot of tourists that are coming out here, and you want to direct them to the right direction. And that's what the Black Entertainment Book is. So definitely, if you guys are interested in being in this Black Entertainment Book, I'm looking for all walks of life. As I said, the Black Entertainment Book is going to be a guide for Black tourists for the NFL draft, and for any visitors that come in here, because they be looking for Black businesses. Now, y'all know I used to drive, and a lot of people, I used to give away my big Black book online for free so I can give them a guide of what's out there. But it has grown tremendously. So I have to update. And that the big Black book itself will be updated in June. But right now we're going to get the entertainment book. We want the food trucks. We want the hotels. We want the transportation. We want them all. So we want you guys to put it together. And I know Hungry Black Man is putting together 100 bars to patronize, Black owned bars to patronize. When he put this list out, y'all need to go. Y'all like to party, y'all like to drink. I go out once in a while. I'm not a big party person anymore. I party young and got tired or older. So I don't go out as much like that. But if you're gonna go out and support Black business. If you go, and we have a cannabis industry. We have recreational weed. And if you smoke it, even though I don't smoke it, smoke it at a Black owned joint. How about that? See how easy as it is? We have Black owned gas stations. Let's promote the Black owned gas stations. So if they coming out of town and they drove up here, I need you to go to a Black owned gas station. I need you to go to a Black owned restaurant, because we got full of a bunch of them downtown and around town. Because all the hotels might be full. We might have some people in South. They may have hotels in Southfield. They might have hotels in Livonia. They need things to do. The Blackest City. We got Black Scroll Tours. We got Motown. We got a lot of things that we need to capitalize on. And if not, put your thinking cap on what you could sell, even if you don't sell anything at all. Now, Black Economic Exchange Group has some upcoming events coming on. We're going to have a Black Business Expo. We're going to be talking about how to get your business together. And I want you guys to tune in this Sunday for another show of Black in 10. And guess who's going to be interviewed? I want y'all to know it's going to be me. Yes, your girl truly is going to interview herself. We're going to talk about Black owned businesses that people have not thought about that they can start. Some that people have forgotten about that people still need to this day. So I want you to tune in. I'm going to have a list of Black businesses that you could start for cheap. So it's a lot going on, but we got some people out here in these streets that are making good. We got Arthur Cartwright, who's helping people start businesses. Wonderful man. I got the pleasure of talking to him a few weeks ago. So it's a lot out here we can do. We have to learn how to be Black on purpose, and we have to seek out Black businesses, not just because company coming. I want y'all to seek Black businesses when company here, when they gone, when they come back again. We got to do it all. So, guys, I want you to go to the blackeconomic.net. You can get the Big Black Book now. And then also, if you want to be in the Black Entertainment Book, That's the one you want to be in. We want them to come in. We want them to come in and eat black. We want them to have, we want them to go to 313, get all their gear. We want you to go on every corner that is black, not just downtown, but all around town. Some people don't want to be downtown. They want to be away from the city. Well, honey, we got some black owned clubs that are outside downtown. We got the Locker Room. We got Demi's on 7 Mile Telegraph, which I think is wonderful. I love Demi's. I don't get to go often, but I love that anytime. Me and my husband went the first time. My sister took me there for my birthday. Just a vibe. And that's the grown and sexy that's there. And they had that, you can watch a game there. It's just some hidden jewels. We got Teresa's. Oh my God, we can't forget Teresa's. I grew up on Teresa's. Um, I went to a lot of clubs I shouldn't have went to in my youth, y'all. That's why I had a child young. I had my daughter at 15, and I was in them clubs a little bit younger than that. I had a cousin that took us to clubs because she had to watch us. So shout out to Tabitha Dudley. But we got to get out here. We got to get out here and support black business. And I know y'all like, I know she ain't in here talking in her. Yes, I'm in a black owned robe. That is. I know y'all want to talk. She needed to. No, no. I am in a Royal Cleanse official robe. Y'all know on TV it's the opposite way. Royal Cleanse, luxury. And y'all know this ain't cheap. This ain't no little cheap robe. This is a luxury robe. And I want y'all to be proud of black business. I want y'all to be shouting out y'all where y'all get y'all stuff. I don't care who it is. Celebrate them. Don't hate on them. Celebrate them. Be a better person. Be a better version of yourself in 2024. Let's forget about 2023. 2023 had some ups and downs, some bumps and everything. But what we need to be focusing on is, what are we going to leave our kids? Legacy. Are we going to give them the legacy of being an employee? Because guess what? Ford Motor Company is laying people off. Y'all got that money, y'all made that deal, but they laying people off, which was gonna happen. You do not want to, I don't care what you do. I don't care if you sell a pencil. Do what you can. Do what you always have a side hustle. My daughter sells dinners. She still got her job. But guess what? If it folds, she got something to fall on. I want y'all to not put y'all soul and heart in the big three. Yes, the big three gives good money. And they got all this going on. But at the end of the day, if you die tomorrow, they're gonna replace you. And if they can't afford it, they'll get rid of you. And don't care. Do you think they cared when my sister died at their plant? Because they didn't clean their plant up? And she caught COVID because they knew the other person had COVID and they didn't shut it down? No, they didn't. And guess what we got for our trouble for my sister working 22 years at the plant? Guess. A wind chime that blows in the wind. That blows in the wind. Do you want to be a wind chime that blows in the wind? That you gave somebody all your energy for 22 years. Now, don't get me wrong. And I'm not gonna say this. My sister, her working for 22 years benefited her whole family. Don't get me wrong. She allowed me to dream. She allowed me to go to college. All up under working under the plant. Don't take it lightly. But in a blink of an eye, they can lay you off. Now, luckily, my sister was never laid off. I think she was laid off for the summer or something. But for the most part, she helped me go through college. She picked up my kids when they needed to be picked up, my god baby, when they needed to. My sister did a lot with that Chrysler pay. She sent me to Hawaii right before she died. So I can't say what did I tell my cousin? Let it work that. Get something out of it. If you want to use that money to benefit something you're trying to do, like my daughter is doing, then do that. But don't put your heart and soul in something and then wake up and you in a wheelchair, in a rocking chair, rocking back and forth, talking about what I could have, should have did. Your time is now. Don't say the timing is not right. It's never going to be the right time. It's okay to take breaks. I get that. I had to take some, and it's even harder when you lose a loved one that's your mother or your father. God forbid that, nor less your second mother, like my sister was. If you are in a position where you are working in the plant, use that money to get you to the next level. I don't care if you save that money, if you invest that money, do something that will cut that if they fold on you, you won't be poverty stricken. Don't let these jobs cripple you. And somebody got to work. I get it. I get it. Some people aren't meant to be entrepreneurs, but you can save your money. You can invest in your money. Hell, you can invest in another black owned business. You can shop at a black owned business. It's that easy. Guess how I won this robe, y'all? I won this robe, this luxury set, as you see on my TikTok and my Facebook page. I won it by sharing. And many of y'all know I share for free. I don't care because I want y'all to win. There's no ulterior motive. Anytime I've ever shared anybody, whether it was a talk show, an event, or anything like that, it's out of love. Maybe sometimes I couldn't afford it. Sometimes I couldn't afford to go, but I might send some money to donate and give it to somebody that can. Or if I don't have the time or the mentality, sometimes I can't go to certain things. Sometimes I can go to certain things. But best believe, if I believe in you, I'm investing in you. I'll send some money for donating. Okay, you go ahead this event. Let me give you some money. Something like that. It's not that hard. We hate on each other so much. It's just so sad. And we think we got motives that the motive is that we want you to win. It doesn't mean if you win, you take me with you. We have made it so far on the shoulders of our ancestors. People say civil rights movement was the worst thing that ever happened to black folks. It may be true, partially. But you got to think about this. Had it not been a Martin Luther King, had it not been a Malcolm X, you wouldn't be on Facebook right now. You wouldn't be on an Instagram. You wouldn't be on a YouTube. You wouldn't even be able to go shop like you want to. You wouldn't even be able to get on the bus if you still catch the bus or anything because everything was segregated. Just about everything, especially in the South. And then don't think it wasn't segregated in Detroit to a certain degree. They had racism in Detroit, lots of it. You just don't hear about it because they said the Northerners was good. No, they were racist too. Yeah, they wanted to cripple the South and all of that lovely stuff, but they really didn't want to deal with y'all as much as y'all believe. Y'all always believe in inclusion. We the only race that believes in inclusion and acceptance. But at the same time, they not accepting you. They don't give a damn about you. And what you do, you go to Somerset and all these other places. I frowned when my daughter took me because I didn't want to be there. I was so geeked. My daughter bought me a Glamaholic bag. I was excited because I've been wanting one for a minute. I tried to catch her Black Friday because I wanted that makeup case. I was so hurt when I didn't get it. She was sold out that quick, but I love this. I'm not mad because I love to see a sister win, and that's pure love. And just like the Davis brothers, they have a gas station. And when we was promoting black owned gas stations and stuff, they was just pulling up. I could never get in there to get no gas. I was mad as hell about it, but I wasn't mad at the same time because I was glad to see a brother win. And that's how we have to be as a people. We have to see each other win. It does. I mean, partnerships come and go. People may not agree, but the real thing is, don't be hateful between one another. Why? Why? That's too much energy that I can't give to a person. I've given away too much energy to too many people for too long. Now it's time to give it to me. This is my third quarter of my life. I'm not gonna die broke. I'm not gonna die worrying about what the next person doing because I could care less. I don't have people watching anybody. I don't care. But what I'm not doing, I don't mistreat anybody. I try not to. I ain't gonna say I'm always 100%, but I try not to mistreat anybody. I treat people the way they want to be treated. I treat my vendors so much. that when I post an event, they inbox me asking me when they going when is an event and mark me down. And I didn't even have to post that I need vendors. That's when you see the reflection of your work. You can't make anybody choose sides. I never, despite my partnerships dissolving and all of that through time, I never told anybody you shouldn't mess with that person. You shouldn't sell nothing with them. I would never do that. What I do is I treat people accordingly of how they treat me. And it's dope. It's dope because I only had a few slots for my Black Like Me poetry contest for vendors. And I wasn't going to announce vendors until February 1st, but I got all my vendors just about. I don't have to really promote. I don't have to sell nobody on a dream or make them understand that certain people might be going through things, and even though you don't like them, you ain't got to. You there to sell your products and to make money. Forget the rest. Count your money. you know, um, we just got to get better to that. We just have to. Some people get so personal and but feelings hurt about so much things that they need to grow up. We all grown women. I can't imagine myself sitting here just talking about what a woman has and don't have or what they lack of in business or anything. I want everybody, I don't care if you're doing the same thing I'm doing. I try not to do the same thing. I might see a post and I'll be like, damn, I was gonna do that, but I don't want to do it because I don't want nobody to think I was gonna do it. Fuck them. Excuse me. You knew what you was doing from the beginning. You think I'm the only person that had an idea of benefiting from the Super Bowl? I mean, not the Super Bowl, the NFL draft. No, of course not. It's what you gonna do. Make it do what it do and pop it, make it hot. Drop it like it's hot. Get out there, stop, drop, and roll. This is the time. I gotta shout out some people though that I see all the time that be promoting their business. Shout out to Dana, Detroit chick. Actually, she's one of the first people I fell in love with sharing posts because she had the most amazing clothes. And she's a hustler. I can't say no more. Shout out to Loretta Reed collection. Loretta Reed collection. She's another hustler. She been benefiting. See, while y'all was talking about the Lions when they was losing and all that stuff, she was planning ahead. And she has some wonderful Lions gear that she assembled together that is wonderful. And shout out to those that are capitalizing on them. I done seen lion bucket hats that one of her friends do. I want one, but my head might be too big. but there's some wonderful things out here. How many of y'all can say that y'all got a whole bunch of Black owned products in your house? If you go in my cabinet now, and I'm gonna record it this weekend. Nothing but Black owned products. Black owned products. I think the only and I use and actually Coral does have Black owned toothpaste. There's a Black owned toothpaste company. So I need to get with the Taz and get me some Black owned toothpaste. But we got Black laundry detergent. We got True detergent. Shout out to them. Being Black on purpose is not a fad. It is a way of life. It's not the next sensation because the NFL is coming. It should be an everyday thing. We see in other communities do that, but then once we do it, we have a problem with saying Black. I have so many people that have a problem with me talking about I want a Black this, a Black that. Why not? They have their own. They have their own directory. Why can't I have that? They have their own community. Why can't we build ours? Y'all don't think like that because y'all think we got to always have inclusion. We always got to have somebody come along with the ride. That does not mean you hate outside races. You just means you love your people. You're supposed to love your people. You love your family first, don't you? Why not love your own people? And sometimes some of your people make you want to be evil because of their evil ways, but that's okay. Make it work. Detroit is a jewel, and now it's going to be shown all over the world. and you need to be representing all things Detroit. Represent, benefit, promote. I need to see hashtags on all these transportation companies. I need to see y'all lined up at the airport. I need y'all I need the black bars to be overflowing the NFL draft weekend. Not only that, next weekend too. This weekend too. Any chance that you need to celebrate your blackness, you need to. And don't be ashamed of it. Never be ashamed of being black. We created just about everything. Language. They can't even shit in the bathroom without us because a black man created the indoor. We don't need black history to know our history. And then y'all know that's the only time black folks want to pay attention about Black history is Black History Month. Black History Month is 365 days of the year. You don't need nobody to designate a holiday to tell you about Juneteenth. They've been celebrating Juneteenth without an unofficial holiday. That was a shut up holiday for y'all. It's a wonderful holiday, but to make it official, it was a shut up because they were scared y'all was going to burn down America. And that's real talk. So I hope you guys definitely go on blackeconomic.net, either buy the Big Black Book, or if you're a black business that want to sign up for the Black Entertainment, the last day will be March 30th. No ifs, ands, buts about it. I'm not going to be nice and wait on nobody. It's going to get got. If you want to be in there, if you want a bigger ad, that's fine. You should be able to get in there for 30 days for one line, but you need to get in it. Because when I print these postcards and take them all over the city, that's it. That's it. But you can start supporting black owned business. Go to blackeconomic.net. Yes, $10. You get mad about $10 when you spend $10 for a cup for a drink and it'll be watered down. So you mad about me asking for $10 for a directory? It takes work. Shout out to my designer. Shout out to Elkins, who put that together, and I appreciate her. So I want you guys to think all things black for now and forever, not just for the draft. But when things come about, you need to figure out how you're gonna capitalize on it. You're gonna figure out how you're gonna do something. And sometimes you gotta collab. But I'm gonna recommend as you collab, do a background check and do a contract. Do a contract. If you're doing this, or the person that is deciding to put it together, you need to do a contract so everybody can be in tune on what they do, what their expectations is, what is not their expectations, what do they do. You can't do handshakes no more. Sadly, handshakes don't work. Verbiage don't work. It's a shame. Right now, I gotta go sue somebody for personal money. They ain't had nothing to do with business. That part is personal because you're hateful, and we gotta stop being that. And we gotta think black, y'all. Get out here, figure it out. Most of all, don't take the vendor's money. Promote it. Don't just say I want to just do something and it's not properly planned. Sit down and plan. If you got at work, then go home. And after you get off work, go to your side. I tell my husband all the time, I got 3 jobs. I got my daddy, I got my daytime job. I got 4. But I still drive a little sometimes. Once in a while. You think I ain't gonna capitalize on that? You think I'm not gonna figure it out? We got to figure it out. Those that's joining me, yes, I am in a robe. This is a black on robe. I just wanted to show it off to myrealcleanse.com. Go to her shop. She has she got Valentine's deals coming up. This is a wonderful. I won this by sharing, y'all. Sharing. Sharing is caring. Sometimes sharing a lot. And this is the second time I won something for sharing, which is crazy. I won a bag, an African bag that I still have to this day, actually, that I won off a black-owned business a few years ago, right before the pandemic. Goes with my little African skirt. But I want you guys to think and be black and support black-owned businesses in the hood, online, in our community. When you go out of town, start looking for things black in their community. So, peace and love, family. Have a good day.